Hey guys, so a lot of you who are new to the crypto pre-sale strategy, where you're buying cryptocurrencies before they're launched on PancakeSwap and then they get launched, when do you sell so you can rip FT? And for those that don't remember, RIP FT stands for Recoup Investment and Profit, and then leave in free tokens. The RI is Recoup Investment, P is Profit, free tokens. You leave in free tokens so you can keep selling them as it goes up. But a lot of people might be looking at something like SolarMoon. We got into SolarMoon today. It's only at a market cap of 1.1 million. So the answer depends on how new you are to the strategy, what your risk tolerance is. The strategy is extremely powerful. But if you're somebody who could come in and, like let's say you bought in like I did earlier today. I have another account I bought in, but this was one of them. I put in 0.24 BNB in this one. And now you can see it's at 0.6. Now I do have to set the slippage on this one to like 12.5. If you don't know about slippage, I'm going to do another video on slippage. You could just look up slippage on YouTube, but I'm just going to I'm not going to talk about slippage right now. They all have different slippages, slippages, depending on their tokenomics. I'll save that for another session. I just want you to understand the RIPFT concept. When do you sell? Well, it depends on where you're at. I'm going to set this at 12.5, and that shows that I would get 0.5421 BNB if I sold right now in total. The reason why I do this, I always go max, I set the slippage, and I look at this because I know I put in 0.24 BNB. You know what you put in. So I can see right now that I'm over 2x, even after the tokenomics, even after all that stuff. So I can recoup investment right now. I can take 20% profit, and I can leave in a lot of free tokens that I could sell over time and continue to take more and more profit as it goes up. So I can rip FT right now. However, because I'm not new to this, I'm not going to do that because I'm looking at this particular project. And if you're in our Discord group, we talk about all of this stuff, so you're not on your own. Now you can see that it made it an initial climb. And for those that, whether you follow this or not, if you follow this, you knew they totally botched their launch. I think this would be at least at a 15 million market cap right now, or much, much more, like 15x what it is now, if they hadn't have botched their launch. And I don't blame them or anything. It's just, it's hectic doing these launches. The person who's leading this project, I think he's transparent, he's sincere, he's really focused on the technology he's developing. It's really innovative, and it's kind of a different skill set than launching and the communications and all that stuff. It was just a little mistake that had a big ramification early on. I don't think it's gonna have a long-term ramification at all. I think it opens up an opportunity. The market cap's only 1.1 million right now. It's extremely low compared to where I think this is going to be. It may take a while for it to get there. I don't know. But my point to that is, these are the kinds of discussions we have in the Discord. I'm not going to sell because I believe that this is worth much, much more. But here's what I'm saying is, if you were new, if I was brand new to the crypto pre-sale strategy, if I was brand new to the crypto pre-sale strategy, I would sell now so that I had a RIP FT under my belt. So I had recouped investment and profited and had free tokens. So if I was brand new or I only had a couple under my belt, I would do that because you still got the free tokens in there to continue selling and profiting as time goes on. And here's why that's so important. If you're new to the process, or you need to build your confidence, if you didn't do that and something happened and it did go down for a little while, even if it was going to go up later, you just might feel kind of destroyed by that. You know what I mean? I know different people are different levels emotionally and stuff with all this, but most people, it would just be too devastating if that happened a couple times. So just rip FT so that doesn't happen. Get some successes, build your confidence. And then, like in my situation, I'm not going to rip FT yet, even though I could. So again, I could rip FT. I put 0.24 BNB in right now. If I sold it all, it'd be 0.54 BNB. Now let's look at, if I were to sell right now, what would I do to kind of gauge, how to sell and stuff. I'm not going to, but let's say I was going to. Well, I want to rip FT, right? And so I want to get my 0.24 BNB back plus 20%. So this is what I do. I go 0.24, because that's what I put in, 0.24 BNB times 0.2. I need to make an extra 0.048 BNB. Is that right? I'm going to actually do this another way. I'm going to go 0.24 BNB, and if I want to take 20% profit, I'm going to go times 1.2. So that's going to actually show me the total amount I need to recoup my investment and get a 20% profit. So I need to be able to get out 0.288 BNB. And right now we can see that I'm going to get out 0.543 BNB. Remember, you need to set the slippage where it needs to be. You know, they had said to set it at 12. I'm going to set it. In fact, I'll set it at 12 because they said to set it at 12. When it's really busy, you need to set it a little higher. But it's, you know, that when it was first launching, but 12 should do it. If it doesn't, I would bump it up a little bit. But 12 should do it when it's not moving. The price isn't moving really fast. Again, we'll talk about slippage in another video. Just make sure you set the slippage where they say so that you can see where you're at. And I'm seeing if I have the slippage set right, I'm going to get back 0.54 BNB. I only need 0.288, so I know I can rip FT. So what this means is, so now I go 0.5465 because that's what I would get if I sold it all. And remember this number, 0.288 in the calendar, because that's what I need to recoup my investment and profit. So I'm going to go 0.5465 minus was it 288 or 228? I don't know. Let's just say it's, so I need to, well, if I do this, if I recoup investment, take 20% profit, I'll get to leave in 0.2585 worth of free tokens, which is quite a few free tokens. And that way I could sell those as it continues to go up. And if it becomes a major success, some of these go on to just go incredible, 100 million market cap. We were in on mini Doge on Friday. It's already gone over 300 million market cap. So leaving in those free tokens could be very profitable, but I wouldn't have any anxiety or anything. So if I was new, that's what I would do. So I hope you follow that. Watch this again. That's how you do the numbers and the math to make sure you've recouped your investment. You're taking a 20% profit. And I would, in this case, be leaving in a lot of free tokens. Now I'm going to leave it in. I'm not going to rip FT because I've done so many of these. I don't need it to build my confidence. You know what I mean? And in fact, if this drops, and starts to go back up, I'm going to buy more. I'm going to buy more until this is at least to a 5 million market cap. I'm going to buy more. And then I'm going to watch it. I might even continue buying more depending on what happens from there. But that's how you do it. If I was new, I'd do it differently. I would rip FT till I got a lot of them under my belt. I have that experience. And like I said, I just showed you the math on how you go about it. Now, a lot of you know I'm in Tiki, and Tiki, I'm waiting for it to hit the basement, the bottom. I think it has, we'll see. But it just shot up. Now, so I'm waiting to get some, I just got them. So I got 0.0264 BNB because I saw a little price action here. When you hold your tokens, when there's volume, you get free BNB. So I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to collect this now. And I'm actually going to be watching this and seeing a good time to buy back in. And I really think any time's a good time to buy back in, but it might dip down here. If I see it to start to turn back up, I'm going to buy back in. So because I've rip FT'd so many times, I'm at a different place than somebody who's new to this process. I don't need to build my confidence in the strategy. I'm going to go ahead and keep buying into this position. But if I was new, I would rip FT right now. I'd recoup my investment profit. And I'd take a piece of that profit, put my rainy day investment fund that I don't touch. So that's always growing. I put a piece of that profit into my trading account. Remember, you only need 2% a day, 2% a day returns to hear me, 2%. We're taking 20% profit here. You only need 2% per day to turn $1,000 investment fund into 1.37 million investment fund. It's incredible. And so, and I showed in another video the math day by day, how that works. I'll say it one more time. You only need 2% profit per day, starting with $1,000 to turn $1,000. If you have 2% every day, compounded, it would just be 2% a day. Your investment fund would grow to 1.37 million inside of a year. So I could take a 20% profit right now from this. We're doing these crypto pre-sales all the time. People just don't understand the power of compounding, the power of just getting 2%. I'm taking a 20% profit. I could take a 20% profit here. I'm not going to because I'm pretty darn sure this is going to go much further. Even if it drops a little, I'll just buy more. It's only at a 1.1 million market cap. I think it will at least go to a 10 million market cap, even if it doesn't become a success, because the guy behind the project is working really hard. I'm not going to go into all the fundamentals right now behind this project. I'm mostly talking to those of you who followed this in our group and you saw them kind of flop, kind of botch, how it went down. But even if you're not in our group, like, hopefully you're kind of catching here. This is how you really you treat it like a business. You do these crypto pre-sales, you take profits, you recoup your investment, you leave in free tokens. You do this systematically. If you're new, you just get a few under your belt. Once you see just how powerful this is, you're taking a portion of that 20% profit, putting it into your rainy day, never touch it fund. So that's how you're getting wealthy. You're putting another percentage in your trading account. As long as you're doing 2% profit a day, guys, you turn $1,000 into 1.37 million. So hopefully this has been valuable to you. If you're not in our crypto pre-sales class, check out the links below. Like, join us in our Discord where we work together to find 100Xs or even 2.5Xs, 10Xs. We're finding all these different ones. Like mini Doge we found Friday. We got on a live Zoom and we discussed, as it launched on Pancake, when to sell, how to sell, answer people's questions. Super powerful. Check out the links below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified, covering all kinds of topics that are the real deal. Having a blast with this. Would love for you to join us.